Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your soul path reading. For those of you that are new, I appreciate you joining us. Okay, I go in rotation of videos. The soul path are definitely the ones that are more about your ascension and your growth than the others, although Spirit does throw a lot of growth in there. Okay, I am not your traditional reader. Okay, I knew that card was going to come out. And as such, do not expect traditional on this channel. I am intuitive. I'm a channel for Spirit and for the messages Spirit wants to bring out to you and the collective. Okay, for those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Near the end of the year, I will post a community post so that you know the way that my videos are going to change as far as the weekly calendar goes. You'll want to take a look at that. Just make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when the videos are coming out. Okay, as I was getting ready, someone needs to hear this. As I was getting ready to do, right, like what I call clearing the deck, to do your reading, there was a collective sadness that came out. And I don't feel that it's like necessarily a bad sadness. It's just a missing people. Okay, it could be because we're isolated. It could be because you're missing people that have passed, missing people that can't travel to see you, right? But there's just a collective missing people. And so one of my heart Mindset Unicorn affirmation cards almost bent trying to work its way out while I was doing the shuffle. And so when it popped out, I was like, of course it's going to come out, right? Right, but just keep healing your heart, right? You may feel like you are walking a path of same shit, different day. Okay? But know that you're doing more than that. Right? A lot of you need to remember all of the work that you've done on yourself, right? You have healed a lot of that negative self-talk. It's just not getting through anymore. And that you need to celebrate. Okay, I'm getting chills talking about that. Okay, so, all right. We're looking at the 7 mirrors of essence this week. Okay, if you'd like to connect with me, all of my links are down below, including the decks I've created. You can also find me at mindsetunicorn.me. Okay. Ooh. Self-reflection. I will give you those. Okay. Fears. Thank you. Ancestral wounds. Thank you. Okay, karmic lessons, thank you. Soul retrieval, thank you. Biases and judgments, thank you. And in you, I see me. Divine connection. Okay, underneath all of this, we've got an eclipse in Cancer. Okay, it's about accepting yourself and where you're at right now. You may have big dreams about where you want to be. But Spirit says, right, you are right where you are supposed to be for your emotional healing, and don't judge yourself otherwise. Okay. So that being said, let's look at your self-reflection. Okay. Moon in Aries and Sun in Capricorn, right? You need to believe in yourself and the transformation that you are going through. It's taken a lot of courage, but your focus is really not on heart, it's on physical, right? This could be about your health. This could be about your business. This could be, about your love life. This could be about, right, the car you're driving. Whatever it is, right? You go into this self-judgment of not seeing the truth of how far you have come. Your fears, Sun in Taurus, right? Practicalities. Your fears, that I'm not enough, that I won't be enough, that I can't offer enough. There's a lot of self-worth coming out in your reading here, Sagittarius. Okay. The ancestral wounds, moon in Cancer. Okay. Some of you feel like you got abandoned, got stranded. Okay. As far as emotionally, as far as belonging, you could have had ancestors that did not want to be where they were, but they just, however it happened, they got stuck there, they got stranded. Like, they're reminding me of, so on my husband's side of his family, he has a great-grandfather that came from Denmark when he was 3. And the father is the one that wanted to come here. And they were coming to Utah, okay, to become, right, they were a part of the very beginnings of the Mormon church, and they were coming to Utah. I know they don't call themselves Mormons anymore. I grew up in Utah, okay. My great-grandmother and my grandmother were both part of a split off of that church, so I can say what I'm going to say. Okay, but anyway, his great-great-grandfather, okay, the father of this little boy, dies in, like, Nebraska, okay? And he had given all of his money away, like lent his money. He was wealthy. He had lent his money out. Of course, these people did not pay it back, right? And so this little boy, his sister and his mother continue on. They come to Utah, and they get sent off to start a new city, new religious center in St. John's, Arizona, okay, which is a little pit, a little nothingness, right? You could have that ancestral wound for some of you, where your ancestors didn't necessarily want to go down that path. In fact, I have found journals from this missionary where he's talking about my husband's great-great-grandmother, the one who did end up coming here, and her husband dies and all this stuff. And there was one point where she was excommunicated because she was drunk at the, like, holiday party. Like, I don't believe she wanted to go through with this. I don't believe she wanted to take and uproot herself from Denmark and go live in the desert in Arizona, right? Obviously, her higher self had other lessons they were teaching her, okay? But that's a wound. And you could be carrying that kind of a wound with you. You also could have a wound from in this life from where you feel abandoned, pushed aside, okay, stuck. All right. The karmic lesson here, okay, a change of heart, reevaluation, right? We've got eclipse in Taurus. What are you being taught about your heart and what truly makes your heart happy? And I just heard my phone go ding, 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 ding. Okay, so definitely important for some of you. Soul retrieval, moon in Capricorn, okay? Accomplishments, scale mountains to gain a sense of achievement, right? You need to go back to where you were told you can't, right? Like, I wanted to play the drums and I was told, girls don't play the drums. I played the flute instead, right? Where have you been told you can't? There's a glass ceiling, because there is no glass ceiling. Boy, girl, doesn't matter, right? I feel like if you can heal that part of your soul, you're going to have a lot of, like, really little, like, level up, level up, level up, okay? Judgments and biases, okay? Sun in Libra, right? You have judgments and biases against divine love, right? Against the masculine specifically in divine love, and the harmony within that, whether you are female or male, does not matter. You could be a male and you had a very toxic masculine female that you were dealing with. Okay, it doesn't matter, but you judge others based on the bias that you may not be open to that harmony and balance. Like, you may want to be controlling. Okay, in you I see me, Sun in Scorpio. Okay, I feel like you are attracted to very mysterious, very passionate connections. And that is probably, if you have met or if you are calling in a divine partner, that is probably what they are bringing to the table. But passionate intensity does not equal emotional quality. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what else Spirit wants to share, dig a little deeper. Okay, self-reflection, courage and status. Okay, transformation. Yeah, Page of Cups. Okay, right, again, this is about enjoying where you're at. You have turned the page. I feel like in the way that you love yourself, but it's almost like you want to quantify that into something. Okay, right? Judgment. And Nine of Pentacles. What did I say? Right? Like, whatever changes you've had, you're like, how can I quantify that into status? And I get it, right? We are in a TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, right? Discord kind of a world, right? YouTube kind of a world. People get on here and they use filters. There are cameras with filters. And I'm using my phone. I'm not even on a computer, right? How you get me, you get me. My light ring died, so you get like all the darkness, right? On the darkest, longest day of the year, it died, which I find humorous as all get out. Okay, but I feel like you're not honoring your transformation within yourself. You're looking for validation of your transformation outside of yourself. Okay. The fears here, practicalities. Yeah, it goes back to childhood, Four of Swords, right? How can you recover that new shiny pink heart of yourself to rest when you need to rest, to heal when you need to heal, right? To be the balance that you are required, right? Again, Ten of Pentacles. Your fears are associated around the things that came to you as a child. And you're still a work in progress, okay? And that's all right. We all are, our whole life. Ancestral wounds, belonging. Okay, yep. Three of Swords. Okay. A house broken. You could feel like your house was broken by this stuck energy, right? There's a lot, could be a lot of sadness associated with that. Okay, and the Five of Swords. Again, wounded inner child. Okay, but if you heal that pink heart chakra and you allow that to just be, okay, right? The lion, the emperor, doesn't go chasing down food unless it's actually hungry, right? The lion, the emperor, generally just is there just being, okay? Doesn't have to roar, doesn't have to do anything, okay? And that's the deal. When you heal your pink heart chakra, right? It will change the chase within you. Karmic lessons, okay? Reevaluation of love. Change in heart. Page of Swords, right? A lot of this has been playing a game for you of trying to upgrade, okay, but you've kind of sidestepped, right? Six of Wands, the red flags that you keep incorporating in, okay, the Chariot. When we approach our heart with light, our movement forward is light. When we approach our heart in a game, the movement forward is a game. And this could just be repeating again from childhood to teach you about your own worth, that there's no glass ceiling, that you don't have to focus on leveling up, that when you are in that truth, it's just a natural progression. Okay. Soul retrieval, moon in Capricorn, accomplishments, right? There we've got, again, Four of Cups. There is the energy of things being closed off to you. Okay, and that's an untruth. Okay, it's crossed by the Five of Pentacles. Right? A fear of missing out that needs to be retrieved and healed and honored. Bias and judgments, Sun in Libra, okay, harmony, Five of Cups. You've got a lot of the, right, a lot of the working cards coming through here. Three of Swords, Four of Swords, okay, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Four of Cups, okay, there's a lot of work that you have put in that you are still working through. Yeah, the Fool. Okay, when you allow yourself to just be, right, there's a harmony in that. All the hard things go away. And what opens up is this beautiful beach to just jump onto the sand and just walk the beach, right? Enjoy that. Even with love, in you I see me, right? You are a fire sign. You could be putting too much emphasis on the fire and not enough emphasis, because this is Sun in Scorpio, not enough emphasis on the water, the emotion. Okay, the emotion of happiness. Yeah, Two of Swords with Death, right? It's time to walk away from this old idealism of what the passion truly is. Because, yeah, the body responds to physical pleasure, right? And the body wants physical pleasure. And if there isn't physical pleasure in that intimacy, yeah, that's a big downfall right there. But when they've done tons of studies, right? Where if there is emotional intimacy at a very high level, the lack of the physical intimacy doesn't necessarily matter. But if you're lacking the physical intimacy and you don't have the emotional intimacy, there's no possibility of happiness. Okay? Yeah. And the Lovers. And I feel like that's what you have been taught here, okay, by your divine partner, your divine counterpart, is this fact that you can have all the physical intimacy in the world, well, all the physical passion in the world, right? It's not even intimate if it's just an engulfing flame, necessarily. But you can have all of the physicality, all the passion, but without the emotion, it is a great divide. Okay. So what else does Spirit want you to know? What else, Spirit? Okay. Four of Swords. Okay. Again, what do you need to understand from your childhood as an adult now, right? About the cycles requiring you to rest. Okay, you might even have, if you are a female, you might even have like, why do I keep having my cycle come and it's so long and all of this stuff, right? I know TMI for some of you, but maybe that's part of the thing, is that you don't, your body's trying to teach you, the universe is trying to teach you to reclaim that process of rest and recovery. Okay? Because maybe you were never allowed to rest and recover. And that's a fear. If I rest, I'll rest, right? Yeah, the world. It's time to end whatever you thought this world was before. You've transformed, okay? It's time to change your mindset, right? Her mindset is a protective beehive, right? But underneath it all, there is an immense galaxy waiting. Which would you rather have? This small beehive or an intense galaxy? Like this immense galaxy to do anything, right? You have the choice jumping into this new year, Knight of Wands, to jump through this ring of fire, to create this shift. Okay, Three of Wands, right? You're holding the boat. It's like I'm looking for, again, I know why they turned that over, so I would focus here for a minute. Okay, right? You're looking for the healing of that ancestral wound. Do you see how the boat, right, is stuck on the sand? Okay, it's about belonging, right? She's holding the boat. Okay, looking for that healing energy so that it removes that Three of Swords. It removes that Five of Swords, right? It brings out that pink chakra emperor's energy, right? It's not waiting to be rescued, okay? It's creating my own path, like even her dress, right? Her dress is made of the galaxy, okay? And that means that her ship belongs wherever she is, and she can go anywhere. Okay, King of Wands, and I love that it's the feminine, okay, because again, it comes back to that sun in Libra, right? Okay. Someone may not want to be in alignment, in harmonizing energy with their inner masculine, because their inner masculine is attached to a childhood masculine wound, okay, here with the the Five of Cups. But that's what will spark your light path forward, is to heal that, right? And then Page of Cups, you start focusing on, again, right? We started with the Page of Cups here. We've got the Page of Cups here at the end. Embrace your transformation. Even if you are in this without your divine partner anymore, embrace your transformation, right? Because when you release the negative, right, then your boat can go anywhere. What else, Spirit? Okay, finances and career. Okay, I do feel like this comes back to that. You've transformed and you're trying to get validation of some sort from it. This idea of trying to plant your self-worth to grow financially is a block in your love life. Okay. Yeah, Spirit says when you start an energetic exchange, right? Where I'm giving to the universe is giving back to me. I'm opening my heart. The universe is bringing me open hearts, right? It's going to change the magnetic attraction. It's going to change the chemistry. And I feel like it's going to change, I feel like the partnerships here, okay? Because I almost see that in the past, perhaps this divine partner or soulmate was almost like a drug to you, okay? Like it was almost like a drug, and there is this healing to shift that magnetism into something more, right? Yeah, codependency, right? And it goes back to this wound, okay, that changes the intimacy, okay? The feelings become real. It becomes worth the experience. Yeah, okay. I feel like you have been wearing a mask over your heart, right? And Spirit has been mirroring that back to you, right? But there is someone from the past or a past life coming forward to shift all of that. But you have to be willing to make that shift, make that leap through the ring of fires yourself as well. Okay, so let's close it off with an oracle. All right, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember that you are the master, you are the oracle, they are saying. Okay, you do not need validation of your soul. Again, right? Your emotions will open up when you, number one, honor your bravery, right? Your courage. It comes back to the very first card was courage. This is bravery, right? Of the work that you did with the light, being in a space where it was like a world devoid of emotions. Okay, and now you are moving into something dramatically different. Again, right? I've changed the names of the playlists to align with the Celestial Spark names as well. So if you see yourself as being a light worker, or you feel called to the light language, or you just feel like an immense spiritual light around you, you might be really understanding the courage and the work that you've done to get to where you are, and that kind of work does not require validation. Okay, so I hope that helps you. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the week, rest of the year. I've already done your next week's readings. I am doing sneak peeks over on TikTok all week, and I will be taking the week off. No personal readings, no clients for the last week of the year to rejuvenate. Okay, so much love and light, and I will see you guys next time, okay? All right, bye.